So eons ago, when I was but a young girl, I went to a place called Niles Canyon in Fremont, California. And I came back and I said, it's so beautiful. It must be the most beautiful place in the world. I was corrected and told no. Colorado Springs is the most beautiful place in the world. So here I am today in Colorado Springs.
In the grandeur of Garden of the Gods.
I'm gonna walk 100 miles. I'm gonna whistle all the while. If that's what it takes to make me smile, I'm gonna walk 100 miles.
Whoop, there it is! Garden of the Gods. Wow, this one's been on my bucket list for more than 40 years. I can't believe we're finally here.
Well, Grace, I don't think we're going to find any parking, so why don't I drop you off, Kaliki, and I will find some shade.
I guess that's the downside of traveling during summer vacation. Okay, I'm going to be going into the main entrance. Cafe, exhibits, geo, theater, gift shop, restrooms. Let's see what they've got. Maybe some souvenirs? The Museum and Visitor Center is a great place to start. They have a way of boggling the mind with informative information. The mountains, majestics. Colorado is known for its mountains. They have 58 that are over 14,000 feet. If you consider there's 5,280 feet in a mile, then these are almost 3 miles high. Wow, and these rocks are over 300 million years old. Theophyteria was discovered in 1878 by James Keir. The fossil skull was found in one of the ridges here at the Garden of Gods. At the time, it was misidentified. However, more than 100 years later, when making a cast of the original fossil for the museum, it was discovered to be the first and only Theophyteria. Theophyteria is belonging to the Garden of Gods, and Carey is to honor the scientist who first discovered it. We want to save some of these great discoveries for when you get to visit. So after hitting the gift store, we were ready to go explore. Now to catch up with Michael and Kaliki.
So while Grace is down there at the Garden of the Gods exhibit center, this is the Mesa Overlook by the Friends of the Garden of the Gods. And it says drones are not permitted in the city ordinance. But yeah, who would need it when you got the views up here? And Garden of the Bighorn Sheep. Well, this isn't quite a sheep here, but it kind of looks about the same without the horns. And yeah, you can see where they have some walking. Kaliki, do you want to go down here? You want to come with me? Yo! Let's go take a look. Pretend like we're a bighorn sheep going down here. I better watch my step. It smells crisp out here. Well, you can really get a good view of the scenery. If you look at, they got trails everywhere. I don't know if you can see them way out there, but they're meandering through there. Everywhere there are trails going up through. This would be a wonderful spot. In fact, look at those rock outcroppings. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some mountain trails going up through those ridges. Well, this is truly gorgeous out here. In fact, it kind of reminds me of Sedona, Arizona with the red rocks, although it has a lot more vegetation, a lot more trees. Okay, Kaliki, you want to see if we can make it back up? Come on, let's try this way. Oh yeah, a little slippery, but I think we can do it.
Unlike so many of the attractions in Colorado, Garden of the Gods doesn't require any type of day passes. The park was gifted to Colorado Springs in 1909 by Charles Parkin's family with the provision that it would be free to the public. We are here at the end of July, and so it seems so is everyone else. Parking a 24-foot RV is going to be a bit of a challenge. However, if you do find parking, there is a shuttle that runs between the visitor center, the extended parking, and the trail that connects to the central garden in the park. For those wanting to spend more time in the park, there are also tours and jeeps, segways, bikes, and several other things to challenge the more adventurous type, even rock climbing. Glory be to the Garden of Gods! We found parking! Let's go get a closer look. While we have found parking, however, it is a very hot day here in Colorado today, and with our furry little pupster in the RV with the fan on, we can't leave him long. So we're going to go ahead and get some footage of this beautiful park for you, and then we'll see where we go from there. Stay tuned.
Oh, I've walked for miles and I've traded my time for adventure. Yeah, I've seen the world and I know what it's got to give. Yeah, I've had some fun, but I know where I came from. Oh, I'm on my way back home, and I know on the other side of the great unknown, there's a place I'm welcome in, there's a place I know I'm called a friend, there's a place that I'm never alone, there's a place called home, a place called home. Oh, said I'm on my way back home. There's a place I'm welcome in, there's a place I know I'm called a friend, there's a place that I'm never alone, there's a place called home, a place called home. There's a place called home, a place called home.
Garden of the Gods. Check. Not too far from Garden of the Gods, we stumbled upon a quaint little town called Manitou, a very touristy town that it seemed everyone but us knew about. Well, this is how we learn, right? Let's just say it's on our radar now, and we will be back. Not only is it conveniently located near Garden of the Gods, but we've also added to our ever-growing bucket list Cave of the Winds and Manitou Cliff Dwellings. With any luck, we'll find a place to park if it's meant to be, and we'll take a little stroll.
Well, so we're here in Manitou Springs, which is maybe about 5-10 miles past Colorado Springs, about 30 miles past Denver, and we were lucky to find a spot in this charming tourist town.
Things are going well today.
Okay, well, you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Grace sees something. Avenue Creative Circuit.
Follow me. Thank you.
It only hurts for a minute. Maybe
Oh, the
a
pretty
couple
flowers.
seconds. Yes, it is. Lovely flowers here. Old train number 8. Oh no, it's a 2.
Wow.
Oh my! The world's most famous mountain was discovered by Zebulon M. Pike, an Army officer, November 13th, 1806. Wow, that goes back. At the time he discovered the peak, which is now fittingly bears his name, he made the statement that it could never be ascended by man. Well, never is a big word.
Okay, add Pike's Peak to that growing bucket list too. Are you looking at my putt? Does a bear sit in the woods? It wasn't me. Cheers. My butt is hot. Now I'm hot buns. So you want to talk about how close the lightning and the thunder is?
Yeah, so if they're both about the same, 3,600 of one, 5,000 on another, whatever, close. Basically, it travels about a mile in a second.
1 mile per second?
Something like that.
That's pretty fast.
Pretty fast. So if the lightning comes where you can see it instantaneously, which is the speed of light, and it takes about 5 seconds between the light and when you hear it, it's the better part of 5 seconds.
I hear it. Listen. The storm is upon us, Michael. Hi. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Grace. Yes. You're smiling.